if I had to fight a small child, or maybe I just love bleach. I want to see myself in my tires out here wild. I mean, since we're here, like if you need a professional finagler, I think I did it. I think I did it.
You walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when you speak. You understand that my knees go weak. What's happening to me?
Hello, my loves. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. I know you thought that you weren't going to see me in scars anymore, but I actually been loving being able to take the hair off and put it on and things like that, just because it allows me like a little bit of freedom, but it also allows me to be able to like do my drops, like my sacred drops, my Divi scalp serum, and I even like did a little, oiling my scalp. So I do like having that kind of freedom, and then also not having like that constant pull and tension, on my hair. So I've definitely enjoyed it more than I thought that I would. Like I thought that I was gonna be like, girl, sew this thing down. I don't want to be able to take it off. I don't need all that. And then with working out, I don't have to worry about that hair also. So I definitely love it. And I have been, well, actually just twice. I did the heatless curls also. Yes. Like I've been picking at my nails. It's a terrible habit. Anyway, I'm gonna do that myself this weekend. But I've also done the heatless curls. I think I've only done them twice. Maybe 3 times, I can't remember. But the funny thing is, I have a bone to pick. I have a serious bone to pick with the girls. So ever since growing up, I have wanted big hair. I've wanted like big, voluptuous, thick hair because I'm a girl that has fine hair, right? And you always want what you don't have. And so even when I was to get like extensions or sew-ins back in the day, I was like, girl, put all the hair in, make it big. The bigger the hair, the closer to God. And nobody was wearing that style. Like the girls were stuck on the very sleek, the very straight, like bone straight hair. And I was like, girl, I don't want that because my hair already does that. Give me the volume. So even for my 40th, I was like, fine, we're going to embrace the straight hair. Everyone's doing it. Everyone looks beautiful. And then also I have a very oval face. So I thought that it was just going to make me look like I don't even know what this character is called, but like this character pops in my mind with this very long face. So I thought that that's what I was going to look like. I embraced it. I asked, the internet about, what do y'all think? How do y'all think it looks? It's my first time doing straight hair. Everyone loved it. And everyone thought it was my hair when I would go out in public. Great. But now, y'all want to go back to the big hair? Not even go back. Y'all now want to embrace the big hair, the big curls. Everyone is doing the heatless curls and they want the nice swoopty swoop. I was the queen of the swoopty swoop. I believe I said this in some other vlog. Me and Aaliyah, you couldn't tell me nothing. She was like my teacher. The big swing. What? And now I want to embrace it? Y'all wrong. Y'all are so wrong. So, but here's the thing. I do love big hair, but I don't like when you can see the actual curl. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want you to see the actual barrel. Like, it almost looks like you curl it, right? With your curling iron, you let it out, and then that's it. Like, I don't want you to stay like that. I want it more feathered. I want it more relaxed. And so I don't know if it's because of the way I did my heatless curls. So because, I came home and my hair was straight, I went ahead and I curled it and then I did my heatless curls. So now they just never relax. Like I would do the heatless curls and I'm thinking, oh, okay, they're gonna fall throughout the day. They weren't falling. They were stuck there. And so I'm thinking it's because maybe it's because I curled it first. So I haven't done them since, when did I get my hair done? Has it been a week? I don't think I've done them all this week. If anything, I'll just like pin curl the two sides because for some reason they fall really fast. Or even the ones that are glued in, I will pin curl those. And I feel like that works for me because those will fall. But other than that, I just like, I'm like letting her and her curls just like hang and just fall because, like I said, I don't want you to be able to see the curl. I want the bounce without you being able to see the barrel curl. I don't know if that makes sense, but maybe when I get dressed, if there's one in there, I'll show you. But I feel like now she's kind of relaxed. But yeah, I don't want, I don't. Mm-mm. I'm more of a feather, make it look natural, nice and loose. I don't even know what it's called, but just that. So I actually had plans this weekend. I was supposed to do a house sitting, house dog sitting, but they canceled. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not mad that they canceled because I feel like I'm a little, I guess, quote unquote, behind on like my house maintenance. And I wouldn't say behind, but it's like things have been on my to-do list that have been on there for a long time. That's just not getting done. So I'm kind of tired of them being on there and it's time to go get them done. For instance, getting my jeans altered. I've been needing to get them altered for a long time. One, I've just been dreading the fact that I'm going to have to keep going in and out, putting them on. I don't even like dressing rooms. So that is like pushing me into not doing it. And then just going to go get it done. I can't even imagine what that bill is going to be like because the jeans are just piling up of jeans that just don't fit my waist anymore. I also have some pants, but we're gonna tackle the jeans first and then worry about the pants later. Oh, and then I just feel like I was behind on laundry and just like cleaning my house. Like I was doing what I call like a bare minimum clean, but not like that deep clean that I usually do every single week. I just been like busy. I've been in like the zone and I just like, oh, I'll do it later. And laters are piling on. So I think that this weekend I'm gonna really just focus on that, but I also need to go get some more cleaning products. Is it just me? But I feel like there are certain cleaning products that actually stink. I don't remember, like I love cleaning products. Or maybe I just love bleach because I love the smell of bleach. I know that probably sounds really weird. I just love that it just smells clean. It gives me like a, oh, my house is clean kind of thing. But some of these other cleaning products, like the foam stuff that's like for your shower, I hate the way it smells. Like, so I think I'm gonna go actually get some more cleaning products, like see what's out there and see if I can find something that smells better. Even if I have to resort to all bleach based things, which I've done before, then that's what we're gonna have to do because I just can't keep cleaning my bathroom and then visually it's clean, but smelling it, I'm just like, it smells weird. So yeah, we're gonna go do that too. I also need to go pick up my car. Okay, finally made it out the house. Let me tell you how long it's been that I've been in a mall, like a mall for real. I thought malls open early. So when I was ready to go, making sure that I knew where it was, that thing said I don't open until 11. What? The day is gone. Like I had no clue. So then after knowing that, I just feel like it took me forever to get out the house. Today is one of those days where I feel like I hate my makeup. I don't know what it is, but I just looked washed out and it seemed like nothing that I could do or nothing that I was doing was helping my makeup look. And I was like, is it the shirt? Because I don't normally wear pink. Like, I know I joke and I say that, you know, we don't do pink over here, but maybe we don't do pink because pink is not my color. And it just makes me look washed out. I have no idea, but I think I was able to pull it together, put a little brown eyeliner on, and I feel like that always kind of ends up helping the look come together. But we're out the house, and I'm here to basically exchange, well, not exchange, return these shoes. These are by Smash Shoes, a tall girl shoe company. They only sell shoes from size 10 to 14. Hallelujah. And I was so excited because I really feel like I'm a size 12 and a half. But when it comes to heels, people don't carry 12 and a half. I feel like when it comes to a lot of shoes, people don't carry 12 and a half unless you're buying like tennis shoes in the men's size, you know, all that. But I went ahead and I was like, oh, let me just buy the 13 when they had the 13 available, thinking like, oh, it wouldn't be that big of a difference, and you know, any extra room helps. But look at this shoe. I've been wanting this kind of shoe for so long, and it seems so long, but anyway, I've been wanting a shoe like this for so long, with like the whole clear, I can wear with anything kind of shoe, but it's too big, especially right here. It comes too big, and she even has wide options, but this is just a regular size 13, but she's a little bit too roomy, and she's a little bit too roomy in length. I just felt like I was probably going to be walking out of the shoe at one point, so I have to return her, and I hope that it's not a problem because I ordered 2 of them. I ordered this color and the black, but the black never showed up. And so I went online and was like, hey, I never received the black. And they ended up doing a refund for this color. And so now when I was doing the return, it's doing the return for the black. So hopefully it won't be an issue and they'll still take this shoe. I'm sure they will, especially after I explain basically what happened. And then they can see in the order that, you know, it was all supposed to be refunded. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to go pick up my car because I was gonna go finish running the other errands in this car, but I don't want to have to get out of this car with a whole bunch of bags to then hop in my car. So we're gonna switch cars. Also, with this car, it is smaller than my normal car, and I don't want to sound like I'm spoiled, but I am spoiled. My car spoils me. That's the whole point of her buying your dream car. But I feel every nook and cranny in these Dallas streets. Every dip, every crevice I feel in this car. And I feel like I'm just tearing up the underside. And then the windows, like no kind of heat shield, no kind of tint. The arm is burning. Like this is probably darker than this arm. Like it's just time to get my whole baby back. So after I do that, I'm going to go get her and then go finish the rest of my errands. I got my baby back, and to be honest, I feel extremely elevated. Like I feel like they put some brand new larger tires because I feel like I'm sitting high, very high, like higher than, you know, last time when I had my car. And I didn't even have the loaner for that long, so I feel like it shouldn't feel like that much of a difference, but it definitely does. Maybe it's the whole rotation, I have no idea, but I definitely feel extra high. And also what I love bringing my car in, the fact that they wash it. Oh, so she looks so pretty. Now it's not the full, like my tires aren't shiny. I guess they have to make you want to go get the car washed and get that service. But as far as the body, oh, she's shiny. I have tire shine at home, so I can just spray that on and have it looking how I want it to look. Growing up with brothers, especially one brother who was like majorly into cars, and is majorly into cars, who faithfully wash his car every Saturday morning. Hold on, that's my mother. Okay, so as I was saying, growing up with 2 brothers and one brother who is faithfully into cars, who wash his car every Saturday morning, like first thing he did, and the importance of like the tire shine. Yeah, I feel like I have a deeper appreciation or a deeper passion for a clean car and the tire glossiness than probably the quote-unquote normal female. I may not like gloss anywhere else, but my tires, oh, they need to be glossy as hell. I want to see myself in my tires. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm back. I'm cooled off. It is just crazy hot. Showing you what I got. I got a new scrubber because mine was looking a little dingy. I got the one with the little under rim scrubbing. I know, very sexy. And then I picked up these bleach like pods that you drop in the back of the tub thing. Because listen, this bathroom is worse than that bathroom. I feel like the guest one that I use for guests is more updated. Like someone recently must have replaced the toilet. This one, the one that I use, is trash. It's ghetto. The water makes it like just even uglier because something's just wrong with the apartment water. I'm telling you, I'm counting down the days of when I move. Okay. But with that being said, I thought that I would get these to put in the little, you know, the thing behind the toilet. What is it called? Just tell me. The tank. To put in the tank to hopefully help keep the whole bowl clean, because cleaning it every other day just that it will look pretty for me in my eyes, it's a little bit too much. So we're gonna do that. Then as far as like my shower and just scrubbing the toilet, I got the Clorox. So I basically stayed with Clorox. So I got the bathroom bleach foamer to use for my shower and for the toilet. So that's the cleaning products that I got. Then because the place is like down the street from Ulta, yes, I went into Ulta. I went in there to get a MAC lipstick that I've seen other people use, and I'm like, oh my god, that would be great because they look like me and that would be a great shade. But even when I went in the store, I don't know if it was their camera or my camera, it does not look like the same color, and I just did not feel like it would even do what I'm wanting it to do. And then plus it wasn't even in stock unless it was in drawers, but it wasn't out and about. But while I was walking around minding my own self business, I also remember that I needed a color corrector, and Morphe has a color corrector. So I wanted to not go like all out and spend crazy money. I wanted to stay within a reasonable amount. So I got the one from Morphe, and this is in the color Papaya. Then speaking of lippies, Morphe also has this like liquid lip that a lot of girls my shade wear, and it looks like the perfect nude. But Morphe doesn't make it anymore. So I was like, I'm gonna find something else. I am on a hunt. So I picked up Wifey to be a nude color, and then I saw this beautiful brown color called Whipped that I thought would look really, really pretty. And the only reason why I'm trying the brown is because I may or may not have gone to Sephora the other day and looking for good nude colors, and they put me on the Makeup by Mario Garth color. That is a beautiful brown. Like that is going to be a beautiful nude brown fall color. Cannot wait to put that on. So that is what made me want to give Whipped a try, and so that is what I got from Ulta. And then lastly, we are going to start having coffee at home. I mean, we already have coffee at home, but I mean like iced coffee at home. So when I look on TT's app and I'm like, oh, coffee recipe at home, a lot of people are using this one from Nescafe Gold Espresso Blonde. And so thought that I would get this girl and give her a try. And even though the Bucks took the horchata drink off the menu, they kept the creamer out and about. So I went ahead and bought the creamer, and now I just feel like I'm not going to say that Starbucks is going to count as days, but me visiting is going to hopefully decrease with these two things. So that's what I got. That was my excursion for the day. I am hot. I'm probably going to go cool off, eat lunch, and then probably start cleaning the house. It is that time. Now that I have some substance in me, it is now time to do these nails. I was thinking of going back to this like maroon color, but I feel like a lot of people are wearing this color. It's almost like the color to intro fall. So I was thinking about changing it to this purple kind of color. Not quite sure if it needs to be a little bit darker, but I think it'll be dark enough. It's either this or I was thinking like a brown, which I might test it out. Let me go see if I have a brown. Okay, so I got these colors, or like this setup, on my first like gel nail try. And so it has so many colors in them. So let's see if I can find another color that I like. Let's see what else we got. No, like messed it all up. Whatever, I don't care. We're gonna go with this other purple that I have. So now my apartment smells like just straight bleach, which is why I think that I stopped cleaning with bleach. Just because I don't open a door, I don't open windows, I don't make sure that the fan or any kind of air is blowing. I just start cleaning, and however it is, it is. So I just turned my fan on because I realized it's getting kind of strong in here, you know? So I think that's why I stopped, but I'm back. I can't do those Scrub Dub Bubble, whatever brand that was. It just, I did not like the smell of it. I need to smell bleach, ammonia, something after I clean. So I'm back. But I did, I guess you can say, I basically finished my nails. I did not polish them because I didn't want to polish my nails, put on cuticle oil, and then go and like start playing with bleach-based products, or do all the cleaning and then have to wash my hands and do all that. So I might paint them tonight, or just paint them first thing in the morning. That's just a very, very quick and easy thing to do. And then since it's gel polish, it'll dry right away, and then I can just get back to doing my weekend usual, which is recording content and getting stuff ready for the following week. But I also stopped because I also remembered that my feet, they were looking a little rough. So I had to take that polish off as well. So it was just, even though I said that it doesn't take me that long, it did take me long just because I took my time and I did all those other things in between. But usually I just feel like it would still take me a couple of hours, but it wouldn't take me as long as that very first time. Also, your girl is getting better with the drill. I'm so proud, and like every time I do my nails I get excited. Like just learning something new and doing something that I didn't think that I would be able to do. It's very exciting. So that is that. Now I'm going to eat something, probably right on the couch, which also tells me I'm probably not going to paint my nails tonight. And actually, should I try and make some coffee as my dessert? No. Maybe. No. I'll wait till tomorrow. Circle with a Dot said that we're going to get these people back in here. We are going to draw them back into this store and shop. And you know what? You might. Even if you don't draw us into the store, they're going to be online. They did a big one with the Kalana release exclusively at Circle with a Dot. She has these sweaters. These sweaters are speaking my language. Do you hear me? Exactly. They are talking to me big time. And if this store, which I'm not gonna lie to you, so I think it's also in the North Park area, which is a very popular area. I would never go there. But they also have it at this Irving Mall area, which is, I'm so sorry to say, very janky. Like the red is faded. It looks almost pink. That's just how janky the Circle with a Dot store is in this area. So I'm hoping, it's probably gonna be crowded anyway because it's Circle with a Dot, but I'm still just hoping that my size, all I need is my size and the 2 versions of the sweater. That's all I'm asking for. But if for some reason the sweater is not in the store yet, I have my alarm set for a beautiful ungodly hour to shop online and then go back to sleep. That's just how bad I want the sweater, because I know it's going to sell out. Like, I'm not going to be waking up like, oh, I hope it's still available. No, it's sold out. I know it will. I may not be able to fit like her jeans, her bottoms, because the tall thing, I would have to go in store and try them out. But those sweaters, they're mine. They have to be mine. If I had to fight a small child to get this sweater, I'm not above it. Also, it's alterations day. I can't do anything else until I get my jeans altered. That is a kind of restriction I am putting on myself. I can't paint my nails. I can't record any content until I get the jeans altered, because I need them altered so that I can wear those beautiful sweaters that I get from Circle in a Dot. It's all a ripple effect. So I say it's a busy day. I'm only saying it's busy because I feel like I'm gonna have to fight in that store with all those people, and then just the work of changing and putting on freaking jeans to get them altered. Man. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We got a little go juice. We're gonna be good. I might even treat myself to a coffee after. Nope, we got coffee at home. We're gonna make coffee at home. So we gotta get going. And we're up, we're out, we made it. We are outside on our way to Circle with a Dot to see if I can just get those 2 sweaters. That's all I want. Just good juju that I get these 2 sweaters. And then tell me why I walked out without the bag of clothes to get altered. Like, that's how much of, like, I wanted to get out of the house. So I had to turn around and go get the bag because, like I said, I'm getting it done. Either I was gonna go get the sweaters and go back home and get it, or we were gonna have to turn around. So I just went ahead, turned around, got the bag, and now we are all set to run all the errands. We are here. It doesn't look too crowded. I don't see a lot of people with like shopping bags or like rushing in to see anything special. I'm telling y'all, this is not like a very popular, crowded area. Let me show you what the red circle with the dot even looks like. Can you tell that it's faded? Like, it's not red, it's pink. Like, it's not even their colors. Like, that is just how, I guess you can say, old this store is. So we're gonna go in there though and see if they have what we're looking for. Y'all, they lied. There was not one KBB thing in there. Like, nothing. I even asked, I was like, hey, you know, this brand said that they were in limited stores right now. It should be out in your store. You were one of the stores. Like, where is the section? And she's like, oh, I don't think it's set up yet. So I'm like, oh, I'll wait. I got time. And she's like, I don't think it's gonna be set up till next week. No, man. First of all, it releases tomorrow. What you mean not gonna be set up till next week? So she's looking in it, and she's like, yeah, I don't think until next week. Why does your phone even say next week? Ma'am, it's tomorrow. I need somebody else. Somebody else. And so she was like, oh, I can go ask somebody. Yeah, because you have the wrong information. I'm sorry, but you just do. And she's like, actually, no, because I was just putting up clothes over there, and they have the area where it's going to be set up, but like there's nothing over there yet. Like, they still have the regular stuff. Okay. I'm fine with the fact that it's not out there today, but I need you to know that it's not gonna be next week, or it shouldn't be next week. You all should get it tomorrow. But I'm so mad. Like, why tell us that it'll be at this store and it's not at this store? Like, that is false advertisement. And you have me come all the way over here, put on clothes in a rush to come do it. I don't even know who to be mad at. I'm gonna be mad at Circle with a Dot, or be mad at the KBB brand. Me, I'm not gonna be mad at them because I'm still gonna buy their stuff tomorrow or at 2 o'clock in the morning. But I'm like, come on. Like, somebody's memo was missed. And like I said, I'm not going to the North Park area. That's just way too busy. I'm not about to fight for my life. I'm just gonna wait for online. Now, online needs to be coming through. Like, if I either stay up or wake up at 2 in the morning, because that's when it says that it'll be available online, and you're not ready online, I'm gonna be hot, furious. I might even wake y'all up at 2 a.m. Like, we're here, we're scrolling, we're trying to see if it's gonna happen. That might be our thing. But oh well. Either way, I'm out and about. I peopled. I did buy a sweater. Let me see if I can show it to y'all. I gotta walk out with something. And I have no idea if this is for adults, but I love the sweater, and I got the sweater. I feel like I'm really into sweaters for some reason. I have no idea why, but look at this sweater. It's by Champion. It was a hefty price, I'm not gonna lie. And like I said, I don't know if it's for kids. I feel like it was for kids because all of their pictures had kids on them, but not like baby kids. Like, I don't even know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But I got it in a extra, extra large. It fits beautifully. It looks good. I'm excited to wear it. They also had this like green and white one that I thought I would like, but looking at it on the hanger, I was like, ugh, not so much. So I just bought this. I had to walk out with something. I had to. Like something of me getting up and putting on clothes and coming to the store. I had to. But I will say this. The outside of the store looks shady. It looks old and run down and faded and it's all its glory. But the inside is quite nice. The inside looks brand new. It's like they renovated the inside and just was like, we don't really care about the outside. The logo is a logo. You know where you're shopping. It was very organized. Like, there weren't so many people. So I feel like if I have to come back to Circle with a Dot for anything else, it might be this store. Or it might be this location. Like, if it doesn't go online, I might be back. Maybe. I don't know. Because she was saying next week. Yeah, I don't know about that. But anyway, it's time to go get alterations. We got all that done. That wasn't as bad as I thought. It was very quick. I was very quick in and out. And I guess because it was basically the exact same spots, it wasn't like I had to adjust my waist and the length. So it was very quick. He was quick. He was nice. So we got that done. And I'm pretty sure a Dallas Maverick showed up in there to like tailor his blazer. I don't know. We gonna check. I'm gonna do my research. He needed his blazer by like Tuesday or something. He's like, and if I have to pay extra, it doesn't really matter. Okay, sir. And then he had the hat on. He was extremely tall. I know, I don't want to assume, because I hate people assume about me, but like you really screaming Dallas Maverick player. Like, your hat is super fresh. Like, you just kind of fit the mold. But I'm gonna do my research and see. So now we've done all of our errands, we can go back home. I can probably somehow retouch this makeup because I can kind of see where like, girl, you didn't use a primer. I could tell you just did not use a primer. It is like separating and looking all funny in some places. So we're gonna see what we can do without having to redo an entire face. And even though everything in me is saying to go pick up Starbucks, you know what? Here's the plan. We are gonna go pick up Starbucks. I deserve it. I want it. And then while I'm enjoying my beverage, maybe later tonight, we're gonna try the at-home recipe, because if it's not good, like if I don't make it right on the first one, I won't feel depleted or without, because I've already had the good one. You see what I'm saying? That's like girl logic. I didn't get the sweaters online. She must have only had like 3 online for the entire world. Even on the social media page of KBB, they only showed 3 people who were successful at getting it online. Because ain't no way. I was there at 2 o'clock refreshing the page in order to add it to my cart. Now maybe I should have sooner closed out and went back in. I don't know. But at like 2:02, they had taken it out my cart as I'm checking out, and everything is just sold out. Everything, every size, all of that, not available. And then I'm like, well, are people store pick, like is store pickup even available? Because if so, then you're not gonna have anything in store. But we're gonna see. Because the store that I went to yesterday, it says that it has limited stock, of course, and not available for store pickup. So I feel like there's hope. We're gonna go check and see. They open at 8 o'clock. I plan on being there in the parking lot at 8 o'clock. And If not, while I'm out, I will check the other store, which is a more popular store that people shop. And then after that, I'm gonna just wait for the restock. Like, this is crazy. The last time I did something like this was for Starbucks cups. And people thought I was crazy, but it was very successful. I was very proud. I felt full of joy with those cups. So I'm just praying for another successful thing, another successful adventure, just like that one. All right, we are here. It is 7:53, and the parking lot looks pretty empty. Like, no one's here. Just I guess a few of the workers. I'm not really sure. I don't even have my phone. I forgot to grab it. It's just sitting there on the table by the door. Like, that's just how out here I am. Out here wild. Crazy. 6 more minutes till these lovely doors open. I see one person that just pulled up. That might be someone who is interested in the brand. Oh, she gonna get out the car and stand by the door. I hear you. I love it. She going all the way up to the door. I love it. I love it. Oh, I love passionate people. Equally passionate people. Well, actually, she's more passionate because she's at the door. I'm not doing all that. Like I said, I'm just going to wait here in the car and then just walk my long legs fast in there. Oh, look, somebody else. They getting out. Listen. Y'all, no. That's it. That's it. Chill out. No, my heart is racing fast. If one more person goes, I'm going to get out. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all, another person. I know that they here for the KBB. Y'all play too much. Get in your cars. I'm going to show y'all now. Get back in your cars. Oh, y'all play too much. Y'all play too much. Stop it. Y'all are so wrong for that. So wrong. Girl, we did it. Oh, and I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of fun. A little hot, a little sweaty. I even had to, like you saw, go in the dressing room and try on the bottoms. But the girls, oh, we made a beeline for that section. Everybody went straight for the sweaters, picking up their size and then the size up. And then the circle with a dot girl came out and she was like, well, I have more for y'all. And so I was like, so do you want us to wait till you put it out or can we just shop off the rack? And she was like, go ahead. Thank you so much. So after all of that, I got my sweaters and then I started shopping other things. So they had that asymmetric jean jacket where I wasn't sure if I was going to get it. I got it. And then even in the sweaters, I had to get a size up mainly because of the length of the sleeves. Like the extra large fit better with the sleeves. And I had an extra large in one and then a large in the other one. And I was like, well, I'm gonna just keep this large and just make it work. But then another girl decided to go, she had like a large and extra large. And then she came back and was getting a medium. So I spoke to her and I was like, girl, didn't I say you pick up an extra large? You want to do a little switch? And she did. So I got that. And then they had these like jort kind of pants, which I wasn't even I wasn't even going to get, I wasn't even looking at. But the material was nice, a nice heavy material. And I was like, I mean, since we're here. And the thing is that the large was too big. But then the medium fit perfectly, but it took the length away. And so I was like, I might just have to get the large and then talk to my guy at the alterations and let him do his magic. And then the last thing I got were those green sweatpants. So I think on the model they look very slouchy, that they have room at the bottom. And so I got the extra large and they gave me that extra slouch. But when I went to the large, it took that slouch away, but it was still long enough. Like it still went down to the ankle. And so I got them because I'm still thinking like a pair of heels or even just go casual with some sneakers. Y'all know y'all saw Savannah James in the sweats with some heels. I killed that look every winter, and now with some green pants, some green sweats. Yes, so it was a successful trip. It was fun. It was also fun just to talk with the other ladies. Girls were just trying it on right there on the spot. She was like, oh, well, what do you think? How does this fit me? Well, how does this look? It was a real like girl moment. And now I feel like I got all this adrenaline in my body. Like, what do I do now? I feel like a nap is going to be in my near future. I came home off the high and excitement. So I was like, oh, let me just crank out some videos, like get to work and use this energy. And I did about 2 videos. And now I'm coming off that high and I feel the sleep creeping behind my eyes. Like, oh, it's rough. But I can't sleep yet. I can't. I don't know how people take naps and then feel all energized. That is not my ministry. And people are always like, oh, you just need like an hour and a half. Like, don't sleep for too long. First of all, it takes me an hour to even get to sleep, even when I'm tired. So, like, I'm laying down for more than just an hour. And then when I wake up, even if I realize, okay, I've only been asleep for an hour, I wake up drugged. Like, I feel super drowsy, like someone drugged my water and I'm no longer able to function. Like I can't. So I can't sleep yet. I cannot take a nap. So I'm going to actually try and edit, which is probably not a good idea, just sitting here in front of the computer, looking at the computer. I feel like that's going to make me even more sleepy. And then it's probably not helping that I have on this sweatshirt because now I feel all like warm and cozy. We're going to push through. I'm going to give myself, maybe I'll time myself because I feel like I do better with time. The only reason why I'm not recording the video now is because my phone is dead. Apparently I did not put it on the charger after playing on it last night and doing the whole trying to get the clothes. So it's dead, and so I'm letting it charge. And so I'm going to give it a good hour, or however long it says that it needs to charge, edit, do the last video that I want to do, and then whatever comes my way can come my way. And I bet you it won't be taking a nap. Like, whenever I'm intentional about taking a nap, it never happens. Like, my naps have to literally knock me on my ass. Like, I have to be sitting there watching TV and then sleep just take over me. Because if I intentionally be like, oh, let's lay down and take a nap. No, I think of 50-11 things that I could be doing. So, but whatever happens, it's going to be free. I would have gotten everything that I wanted to get done out the way. So we're pushing through. We've done all we can do. I'm over it. I'm over editing, but that also reminded me that yawn and feeling tired also reminded me that we have not had coffee today, and we are going to make coffee at home using our new instant coffee. Also, I was looking at my hair and I was realizing, first of all, this piece that she glued on, since I have fine hair, she glued this piece on. It is lifting already. And she told me that like it shouldn't lift for like a month. So I don't know why this side, like you always have to have that one side that goes against everything that was planned, said, whatever. Because this side, oh, this side is secure. Like this side's not going nowhere. But this is lifting and holding on what looks like to be one single strand. So I have glue coming for this. I didn't feel like going out anymore, so you gotta love Amazon where you can get something like the same day sometimes. And then I feel like it's time for a heatless curl action. But the thing is, I really just want this. Like, these curls are perfect. Very relaxed, nothing tight. So see how, let's see if I can find one. Like, that's a little bit too curl. I don't want this barrel curl to be super tight. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, I like a nice loose curl. I honestly like the look of when you wrap your hair. You know, like, I grew up in the lovely age of wrapped hair where everybody was wrapping their hair, and then you took that hair down and it just gave you that like nice, easy, nice feathery look, but throughout the entire head. I think that's what I miss most about the length that I used to have. But maybe one day I can try and wrap this and see what that looks like. Like, take some of these curls out or wait till they fall out and then wrap it and see what that looks like. But until then, I think I'm gonna curl these two with a curling iron and then curl this undercarriage, because I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know why it's so straight. But yeah, I'm gonna grab some pieces. And I did invest in a good curling iron because I used to be a faithful flat iron, curl it with a flat iron kind of girl, and I'm a beast at it. Don't get it twisted. But I feel like sometimes you just really need that actual curling iron, and I think that you can go faster because, you know, it's already an actual wand. But I did invest in a actual curling iron, a good one, because not all curling irons are the same. I had every intention to purchase it, test it out, and be like, girl, this is just a basic curling iron. It's not. That T3, she's good. She's real good. Yeah. So that's probably what I'm going to do tonight. Or if I do the heatless curls, I'm not gonna sleep in them, because everyone talks about the heatless curls and how beautiful they are, which they are. You get great curls from them. You just can't sleep. Like, how do you sleep in them? It doesn't. I don't get it. I am a side sleeper, and so having a thing right here, I can't. It's too much. So if I do it, I'm going to take this off and then try and finagle without a foam head thing to tie it down, because I don't have one, and I want to be hard-headed and not buy one. But I'm also the queen of finagling. Like, if you need a professional finagler, I'm your girl. Okay, that's good. That is good. We got the glue. And I've already taken the piece out, which, like I said, was super easy to take out. I think what happened is that she originally kind of glued this to the wig. And so when it was time to actually take it out, and I remember struggling taking it out, I had to separate the glue, you know, from the wig. So I think it also separated this. And this one was on pretty tight to the wig. So I think that's what happened. So now we just gotta figure out how to put it back and put it right? And it shouldn't be that hard. If I can figure out how to put a relaxer in my hair, surely, goodness and mercy, I can figure out how to apply one little strip with some glue. I think I did it. 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 I think I did it again for the first time. I think there's a piece of thread right here. And we're back. So now the unsexy part of my weekend. Also, there was like a piece that did not lay. I don't know why, because I definitely put glue all over that thing. But I had to like finagle a way to put the glue, or put more glue, and then push just that piece down without disturbing the rest of it. So that was a little bit fun. But I think that I got it. I mean, like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. And the whole part of like, do not apply to scalp. And I'm like, well, where am I putting it? Hopefully I don't end up ruining my whole like top part, but nonetheless, from the appearance, she's looking good. And I think that I am going to just curl and just pin curl, take this off and then just pin curl the hair all over and just call it a day. So now I'm just gonna do the unsexy part of my weekend. Like I said, fold some clothes, do some vacuuming, watch some TV while I fold some clothes to help the time go by. So I started watching the morning show. So here's the thing, I skipped season 3 because I watched one episode when it first came out and I was like, it doesn't have the same feel. So yesterday I was watching season 4 as I was trying to stay up until 2 a.m. and I was like, I need to go back to season 3, at least like a few of the last episodes. Maybe not start from the beginning, but a few of the last ones so that I can then connect what's happening in season 4. So that's what I'm actually about to do, is watch these last few episodes of season 3 to get me through folding these clothes and doing some household chores. That time it'll be time to pick up my groceries and just kind of get ready for the week. So I really hope that you have enjoyed this vlog. I hope that you have subscribed. I hope you're not watching this and you're not subscribed, because then you're really a hater. And I will see you next time. I just wanna go down.
Cosmic.